morning, good evening. Welcome to the session again. So today I'm going to show you how to use the decision shape. So I'll give you a simple use case where you need to use the decision shape. So the use case is kind of, let's suppose you have a payload, you have a message, and that message or that document you are passing to the decision node or shape where you have to decide whether that message, what kind of data that shape is carrying to you, right? And let's suppose you have two conditions there. For example, if the message is saying pass, then print the message, you know, succeeded. If the message says failure, then print the message failed, something like that. So when to use decision node, that is more important to know. Like whenever you are in the situation where you have to take the logical decision, if the condition is going to evaluate to true, then what action to be performed? If the condition is uh, evaluating to false, then what uh, uh, action to perform, right? So for that, uh, again, I will go to this folder in the Component Explorer, Demo Logic, and then go and click create a new component, and you can say here that type is process. Okay. Again, the same thing that the start shape configuration window will open for you. So let's say no data for this start shape. Okay. Now then, let's use the message shape just to declare a message. Let's say the message is pass. Click OK. You can now connect this start shape of no data to the message shape. And now then you can use the decision shape. Drag and drop. And this decision shape just will have two terminals. So the top one will be executed if the this is evaluating to true. Otherwise, that the second terminal will be evaluated if it is false, right? So it's all about just to set the condition. So what's the first value? You need to click here, and what I want to do here is that I have to check the data coming from the message state. So I will say current data, will say OK here. And if that current data equals to second value, let me put the static value as pass. And let me say OK. Now you can see this decision shape that is with two terminals here, two branches. One is true, another one is false, right? So when this will be true, when that current data is going to contain the value as pass, right? Otherwise, it will go to this false branch. Let me connect this to this decision shape. So now we have a start shape of no data. Then we have the message shape, which is setting up one value, which is a static value that is pass. And then on this decision node, just we are checking the payload, the message, the document coming from this to this. And that is where we have used current data. Okay, so current data is going to give you the data coming from the previous node, right? And if that is going to match the value that we have given here, which is pass, definitely in this case it will match, then this branch will get executed. And you can attach some shapes here. Maybe again, let's take message shape. let me print a message called this, right? And then let me copy this again, click left click and paste, and then let me say here the static message change, right? So this is decision, this is true branch, and this is false branch, right? Uh, if you want, you can also associate the stop shape, copy, paste for this false branch. Let me say save. Right. So if you could see this integration flow. So in this integration flow, we have the start shape of no data. So that's going to pass the empty document to message shape. Message shape is going to give you one static message which is passed, and that would be sent to decision node. On the decision node, just we are putting some condition, and whether the true branch will be executed or false, it depends the how the condition will evaluate, right? So the first value we have used current data. Current data means the data coming from the previous node. If that's you have different comparison operators. So based on your choice, you can choose. I have chosen here equal to this static value pass, right? So if this is the case, go to this root, and then whatever we are printing here, print that message in the document. If this is evaluating to false, then this should come to the false branch, and then all the shapes in the false branch will get executed. So in this case, what we have here in the message, so this message is printing this message called failed, right? And then it will go to this stop shape to stop the execution. So which route to go in, whether it is true or it is false, it depends on the condition you have placed on the decision node, right? So let me go and try to run it. Let me select the runtime. Let's see what's happening. It will take few seconds. See, so it has gone to this route, right? So if you come here, then if you have to see what is the data coming from this, so you can go and check, right? But finally, once it is coming to this, branch at the end, this message set is printing a message called succeeded, right? So when you select this and then continue, and then if you would see the source for this, then you'd be able to see the message that previous node, which is message, the shape is setting up here, which is succeeded, right? So